Hi students, let's see quadratic equation exercise 4.4 part 2. So what do you want to do? To get the part 1, make sure that you are subscribing this channel. Ready? So let us start the work now. First, I'll read the question once. Question 2. Find the values of k for each of the following quadratic equations so that they have two equal roots. Ready? So the question is 1. 2x square plus kx plus 3 equals 0. So you can take this as equation number 1. After that, what you'll do? We'll write comparing equation 1 with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is a general equation for quadratic equation, isn't it? That means this implies what is the value of a? A means which is near to x square, that is the coefficient of x square. See, x square nearby, what is that? 2. So a is 2 and b, what is the value of b here? Yes, k, isn't it? And now c, that is 3. Now it's already given in the question, the roots are equal. The roots are equal means given that roots are equal mean what is the condition? The discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac equal to 0, isn't it? Yes, that means we'll write given that b square minus 4ac equal to 0. The reason is given that the roots are equal. So if you want, you can write given that the roots are equal. Therefore, b square minus 4ac equal to 0. This implies what is the value of b? The value of b is k. That means we'll write k square minus 4 into what is the value of a? A is 2. 2 into what is the value of c? That is 3 equal to 0. This implies k square minus 4 2s are 8. 8 3s are 24 equal to 0. Therefore, k square equals, this minus 24 goes next side, plus 24. Ready? This implies k equals, square goes next side, square root. That means root of 24. Ready? Now, 24 means we'll go for prime factorization by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Again by 2, 2 6 are 12. Now by 2, 2 3s are 6. That means 2 2s, 1 pair, we can take 1 outside, isn't it? That means from 2 2s we can take 1 2 outside and the balance does not have pair. So what you'll do? You have to keep inside the root. That means this will write 2 root of, see, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Otherwise root 24 equals root 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 equals, from 2 2's we will take 1 2 outside and the balance root of 2 into 3 6. Ready? That means we will write here 2 root 6. Of course it should be plus or minus. Therefore k equals 2 root 6 and k equals minus 2 root 6. It can be plus or minus. Okay. Let us see the second question, that is kx into x minus 2 plus 6 equal to 0. So what you will do first? This implies we have to open it. Kx into x. K, x into x, x square. Then again kx into minus 2. That is minus 2 kx. Ready? After that, plus 6 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Now what you will write? Comparing equation 1 with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Ready? Now what you will do? This implies what is the value of a which is near to x square? That is a is k and b. What is the value of b? B is minus 2k and c 6. But it's already given in the question, the roots are equal. That means given that the roots are equal. If the roots are equal means what you will write? That implies b square minus 4ac equal to 0. Okay, this implies, what is the value of b? B is minus 2k the whole square minus 4 into, what is the value of a? A is k, into, what is the value of c? That is 6 equal to 0. This implies square of minus, minus into minus, plus square of 2, 2 2s are 4. That means we will get 4k square minus 4 into 6, 24. 24, k equal to 0. From these two, what you can take common? 4, 4 into 6, 24. That means 4 you can take from both numbers. After that, k square and k, what you can take common? K. That means 4k will be the common, because from 4 we can take 4 outside, from 24 we can take 4 outside. Now from k square means 2 times k is there, isn't it? From there 1k outside, from k also we will take k outside. That means balance, 4 is already taken out. From k square, from 2 we took 1k outside, the balance is k, minus from 24 we took 4 outside, 6 4s are 24, isn't it? That means 6 is inside. Now k we took already outside, so closing the bracket, equal to 0. Ready? This implies, that means what will happen? This 4k equal to 0 or k minus 6 equal to 0, because we got the multiplication as 0. This implies we will write 4k equal to 0 or k minus 6 equal to 0. Ready? That means 4k equal to 0 mean therefore k equals, this 4 is multiplying, goes next side, divide. That means 0 by 4 equals 0. That means k equal to 0. But if you take k as 0, the entire term becomes 0. This is not a quadratic equation, isn't it? That means what you will do? Is not possible. K 0 is not possible. That means now the next option is what? K minus 6. Therefore, k minus 6 equal to 0. That implies k equals 6. So the value of k is 6. Okay. Let's say the next question. Question number 3. I'll read the question once. Is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth and the area is 800 meters square? If so, find its length and breadth. What is the question? Is it possible to design a mango grove whose length is twice its breadth? See, length is twice its breadth. Let x be the breadth of the mango grove. Ready? After that you will write what is given here. Its length is twice its breadth. Length, therefore length equals what? 2 into breadth. Breadth is x. That means 2 into x. Now what is given here? And its area is given. Therefore given its area is, otherwise given its area is how much? 800 meters square. But we know that area of a rectangle is length into breadth. Area of a rectangle is length into breadth. That means this implies we will write here the length. What is the length of the rectangle or the field? 2x into breadth is x equals 800. Implies what you will do? 2 into x, x square. 2x square equals 800. Both sides we can cancel by 2. 2 1s are 2. 2 4s are 8. And this 2 0. That means x square equals 400. Ready? That means what you will do? Therefore, x equals square root of 400 because the square goes next side, square root. Equal square root of 4, 2. That means this will be 20 into 20. If you have doubt, check it. Square root of 400 is 20 because 20 into 20 is 400. But of course, it should be plus or minus 20. Therefore, x equals minus 20 and x equals plus 20. But we know that the field should not be negative length, isn't it? The breadth or the length. But we know that the dimension should not be minus for a field. That means what you will do? X equals minus 20 is not possible. Therefore, that means x equals 20. That means breadth equals 20 and length equals what you will write? Length equals 2x equals 2 into 20 equals 40. Okay. Let's see the next question. Question number 4. I'll read the question once. Is the following situation possible? If so, determine their present age. The sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 48. So first what you want to do? We'll solve it. Of course, it is given sum of the ages of two friends. That means we'll write let x and 20 minus x are the ages of the friends. Because one of the friend age, if you take x, their sum is 20. So if you want the next one, what you'll do? 20 minus x. That means x and 20 minus x are the ages of the friends. Now, next condition is 4 years ago. That means we'll write 4 years ago, their product of their age. That means 4 years ago, their age was product. 4 years ago, their age was, what you'll do? First person is x. So 4 years ago, before means what you'll do? X minus 4n. Second person is how much? 20 minus x. And this person 4 years ago, that means minus 4 equals, what you'll get? 20 minus 4, that is 16 minus x. This is the first person is x minus 4. Second person is 16 minus x 4 years ago. But given that 4 years ago their ages product was 48. That means given product of their ages equals how much? 48. That's in 4 years ago, isn't it? That means 4 years ago means what is that? X minus 4 was one person and the next person is 16 minus x. That means what you'll write? X minus 4 into 16 minus x equals 48. Ready? This implies we will open the brackets. X into 16, 16x. X into x, x square. Of course it is plus and minus. Ready? Now what you'll do? 4 into 16. 4 16s are 64. Ready? If you have doubt, 16 into 4. You have to multiply. 16 4s are. Otherwise, 6 4s are 24. 2 in hand. 4 1s are 4 plus 2. 6. That is what? 64. Ready? So 64. 4 into 16 64. Now again. Minus 4 into minus x. Minus into minus plus. 4 into x. 4x equals 48. Implies. First we'll write minus x square. After that 16x plus 4x. 16 plus 4, 20. That means plus 20x. Minus 64 is already here. And of course the 48 comes to next side, it will be minus, isn't it? That means minus 48 equal to 0. This implies minus x square plus 20x minus into minus plus. That means 64 plus 48. That will be 112. If you have doubt, 4 plus 8, 12, 1 in hand. After that, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. That is what? 112. Minus into minus, minus. So, of course, minus sign we have to put. This is equal to 0. Now, from here, we will take minus outside as common. This implies minus bracket. X square, if you take minus from plus, plus become minus, minus 20x. And if you take minus outside from minus, minus will be plus. 112 equal to 0. Since the other side is 0, so the minus you can remove. That means what you will get? That means we will get x square minus 20x plus 112 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Now what you will do? Comparing equation 1 with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This implies the value of a which is near to x square. No number means 1, isn't it? So 1, and the value of b which is near to x, that is minus 20, and what is the value of c? 112. Now what you will do? Therefore b square minus 4ac equals the value of b, that is minus 20 the whole square, minus 4 into the value of a is 1 and c is 112. Ready? This equals minus into minus plus, so no need to write plus. Ready? Now minus into minus plus, that means minus will not be there. Now 20 into 20, 20 square means 20 into 20 is 400. Minus 4 into 112. That means what you can do? 4 into 2, 8. 4 into 1, 4. 4 into 1, 4. See, we got it? 400 minus 448. Plus and minus. What you will do now? Minus. So, 448 minus 400. 48, isn't it? But we know that the bigger number is 448. That means it is minus. So, the answer is minus. That means it is less than 0. Therefore, b square minus 4ac less than 0. Less than 0 means what you will write? Does not have any real roots, isn't it? Therefore, the given condition is not possible. Question number 5. Is it possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter 80 meter and area 400 meter square? If so, find its length and breadth. So, the condition is given. The rectangular park of perimeter 80 meter, isn't it? So, we don't know the length and breadth, but given, what is given? Perimeter equals 80 meter. Ready? So, what you will do means we will take let breadth b equals x. Ready? Therefore, this implies perimeter of a rectangular field. What is the equation? Perimeter of a rectangular field is 2 into length plus breadth. That is the equation. 2 into length plus breadth. That means this implies 2 into L plus B equals 80. This implies these 2 will cancel. 2 ones are 2. 2 fours are 8. That means 40. That means length plus breadth equals 40. But we took breadth as x. That implies length plus x equals, breadth we took already, x equals 40. This implies L equals 40. This x will go to next side minus x. So we got it now, length and breadth. Of course, in the question is already given what? Area. Therefore, area of a rectangle, area is given. Area is how much? 400. But we know that area of a rectangle is length into breadth. Ready? That means this implies length into breadth equals 400. This implies the value of L is 40 minus x into, what is the value of breadth? X equals 400. Now we'll open with x. X into 40. 40x. X into minus x. Minus x into x. X square. Of course, this 400 you can carry to next side. Minus 400 equal to 0. I think you can understand. We are opening with x. X into 40, 40x. Minus x into x, x square. 400 is carrying to next side. It will be minus 400. Ready? Now, minus x square plus 40x minus 400 equal to 0. Because we are arranging in order. Ready? This implies, what you will do? Minus you can take outside. Minus or bracket. X square. If you take minus outside, plus will convert into minus. Minus will convert into plus. That means minus 40x and the minus will convert into plus 400 equal to 0. Since the other side is 0, minus you can cancel. That means this implies x square minus 40x plus 400 equal to 0. Equation number 1. Now what you will do? Comparing equation 1 with ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Ready? This implies, what is the value of a? Check it, which is near to x square? 1. What is the value of b, which is near to x? That is the coefficient of x. What is that? Minus 40. And what is the value of c? 400, isn't it? Now what will do? b square minus 4ac. Therefore, b square minus 4ac equals, the value of b is minus 40. So, minus 40 the whole square minus 4 into a. 4 into a is 1, into c is 400 equals square of minus plus 40 into 40, 4 4s are 16. That means 1600 minus. Now this will 4 into 1 4, 4 into 400, 4 into 4 16. After that 20. This is equal to 0. Ready? That means we got it. B square minus 4 is equal to 0. That implies b square minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, the equation have real and equal roots. Ready? Therefore, x equals minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a equals, the value of b is minus 40. So, minus 40 plus or minus root of, the value of b square minus 4ac is 0, isn't it? 0 divided by 2 into a is 1 equals minus and minus plus. That means we will get 40 plus or minus root 0 means 0 by 2 ones are 2 equals 40 plus or minus means 0. No need, right? That means 40 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. That means you are going to get x equals 20. One more time x equals 20. But we know that one time because 20 equals 20 same. That therefore x equals 20. Ready? So breadth b equals x equals 20 and length L equals 40 minus x equals 40 minus 20 equals 20. So the answers are 20 and 20. Ready? So you got it, the entire chapter 4. So don't forget to subscribe this channel to get the other